Guys and girls, welcome back to Skyrim. We're still in House Greymane. After we obtained a quest to find a son of the Greymanes. And we were about to talk to the mother once more. Because she all of a sudden went to bed in the middle of conversation. And she's lying here with one of her other sons, I guess. Or it's her husband. That's probably it. Let's see if we can wake her up.
Thorald's disappearance has left our family in shambles.
Why do you think the Battleborns are involved?
It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it. Thorald did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it.
And how can you be sure Thorald is still alive?
He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children.
Probably. Something altogether different, woman. Who's the best blacksmith in Skyrim? What is that for kind of random question? Because her husband is working the Skyforge?
I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband Eorland tends the Skyforge up at Jorrvaskr. The Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith in the Nine Halls. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing Battleborns.
Where's Jorrvaskr?
Head up the steps from the market and look to your right. Can't miss it.
I know, that's where the werewolves are. There was another thing that I could ask.
My husband, you should ask him about it. Well,
the Battleborns?
Don't even get me started on that lot. They put on airs like there's something special. Oh, sure, they've got money, but they ain't got a shred of honor between them. Greymane. Now that's a name fills you with pride. We've got roots in Whiterun. We've got history.
Sure.
You take care of yourself.
Yeah, you go back to bed now. What is this? Just a necklace. Let's talk to the husband as well.
If only you could help bring my son back to me.
Yeah, I'll certainly try. I talked to him before.
My poor Frally, I think Thorald's still alive, but I know better.
Okay, you're a little more pessimistic. Don't tell your wife that. She would be devastated. You've changed outfit? What is this? Maybe because I updated some mods. Because her underwear wasn't black before, Sofia.
Can I ask you something?
What's up with that? You wanted to ask me something? She did.
So, I have a question for you. What do you prefer on a woman? Boobs, bottom, legs, or face?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. What if I like men? Inner beauty is much more important. What kind of silly question is this? Let's be honest. I like a pretty face. I also like boobs. Everything, really. But let's go with the face.
You mean just like mine? Yeah, well, I guess not everyone can be as blessed as me.
That was it? That was your question? I wonder if that has any consequences. I have something for you. I would like to remain where... What's the difference between I have something for you and hold on to these pleats but don't use them? Maybe this is telling her that she needs to use something. Show relationship stats. We're at the relationship level 10. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe when it gets higher, we're unlocking more dialogue options with her.
You know, sometimes I like to roleplay. No, not like that. I mean like pretending I'm a mud crab that goes around pinching people on the bottom. It's rather fun. You should try it. Role-playing, I mean. Although pinching bottoms is quite fun too.
Well, maybe I will try. Role-playing as a mud crab. That would be an interesting playthrough on YouTube. I guess no dialogue needs to be in there. Did I read this? The Cabin in the Woods? It's like a horror movie. Contains nothing. Okay, so we're done with the this house. Ooh, is this another entrance, exit, whatever? No, it's locked, so let's not go out that way. It's 3 a.m. Oh, what? We're locked in? Everything is locked. We're inside here. Maybe we can we sleep? No, it's owned. Well, since nobody is awake, we should try and unlock that door. Because we need to get out one way or another. Let's hope we don't get caught. Inherently, my lockpicking skill advanced. The circle. Oh, that's the companions. Okay, let's hope nobody noticed that. I don't want to have a bounty on my head again. Questing heroes of all stripes seek after the fabled Daedric artifacts for their potent combat and magical benefits. I guess we're alright, and the weather is shit. Look at that, 3 a.m. Where exactly are we on the map? We're still sneaking. Okay. What's this thing called anyway? This is the tree. I'm trying to pick up my orientation here. Let me see. This is A. Oh wait, I know where I am. I think I do at least. Do you know?
Stay out of trouble, Elf.
Yeah, sure, I'll try. Okay, we need to be here because this is where House Battleborn is. But it's locked at this moment. I'm not gonna break in. I will be there when it's daytime. So let's just move on for now. We've been to the Hall of the Dead. This was the other yeah, this is the other exit. Alright. Let's keep on going. Temple of Kinnereth. Yeah, we've been there too. And that's the other entrance or exit to the other part of town. Alright. It's beginning to come back to me. Now there should be some preacher here over here during daytime. Shrine of Talos. The Blessing of Talos. Gives me what? Citizens control. No, that's different. Was that there before? Gives you access to the in-game configuration menu for Immersice Citizens. How do I do that then? That wasn't what I was looking for. Your boss from blood gives you no fortify shouts. Well, that's worthless for now. Immersive Citizens. Update reboot. Do we need to do that? Weather. No, I think we're alright. The influence of weather, yeah, that's why everyone's inside. Also because it's nighttime, but I think that adds a nice touch to the game. The Whiterun guards are still outside though.
No lollygag.
No.
What kind of a woman do you think I am?
You were talking to the guard? Faendal doesn't weigh in ever. Who lives here? Heimskr, but he isn't at home. Who's the statue of anyway? It looks like an Oblivion gate back there, which is weird. Why would there be an Oblivion gate? Now this is pretty much for sure Jorrvaskr, the companion hall. So we might as well go in. We might even join since we're here. Becoming a werewolf, why not? What? Yeah, this is definitely like an Oblivion gate. Not sure if a mod added this or some DLC, because I can't remember it from vanilla. The Skyforge should be over there. Cannot jump over here. Where the hell did you go? He teleported. Fast traveled. Good work. Yeah, epic. Like a crow from BioShock. Infinite. Can I work this thing? Use the Skyforge. Choose an item to create. I think it really doesn't matter if you use a normal forge or a building materials, huh? Well, we don't need to forge anything just yet. So, no thank you. The Armorer's Challenge. It looks like a skill book. It is, about smithing by Mimophonus. About Kataraya. Champions. The fight was scheduled. It's between a fight between two people. Acidic line pools. It's a pretty long book. And he went to Morrowind. Okay, I didn't read that one bit, but you know, if you wanted to read it, you can pause the video at least. Use the grindstone. No, thank you. There's even a workbench at the place. And this gives us a nice view over the farms. Where are we aiming at? Oh, a little bit to the east, actually. Towards Waldheim Towers. You can actually... No, you can't really see him. Alright. Let's see if we can enter that companion hall. Looks like a boat. Upside down it is. No people training here at this time. Actually, nobody's here. Everyone is staying inside somewhere. You cannot use... What happened here? Somebody put them under the table because it stayed dry that way? Probably not. Alright, let's see. We can open it. Jorrvaskr. Let's head in. We have a miscellaneous quest over here. I think it's about talking or joining them. Speak with the leader. And I guess the other quest from the Greymanes is connected, because the Greymanes are...
Hey, you at it again? Come on now, watch the footwork. Keep your balance. Hey, watch it! Pull him back!
Do you like to dance? I've heard that there's this dance called the horizontal dance. I think we should try it.
This ends now!
Unfortunately, I've never seen anyone do it before.
Asura curse you!
You think you stand a chance?
It's a bloody fight though. Does it ever end or... And can you really dance, Sofia? We could dance here. Okay, it's done. They're done. He keeps... Whoa! Sword.
I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I forgot.
Haven't seen your face before.
Yeah, alright.
Watching you.
One at a time, please. Okay. Apparently a fight happened. Ooh, that's a very nice stable though. Nice and hot. Interesting. Alright, who are you? Athis.
Ah, fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself.
Who's in charge around here?
Soon enough, it'll be me. In the meanwhile, the Circle handles our daily routine, and Kodlak advises them as Harbinger.
And who are the companions?
Why would you even come to Jorrvaskr without knowing what we stand for? This is not play acting here. We are the true spirit of Skyrim. Honor is in our blood, death in our hearts. If you seek either, you've found the right place.
And why did you join the companions, my friend?
Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory.
That's actually the second time that it happened. I randomly called someone my friend, and he returns. Apparently we're friends now, like he can hear me. He's actually a Dunmer, which I'm a little bit distracted by that belly of his. It's like there's a gorge there. Anyway, Dunmer, yeah, I'm pretty... I really don't like the Dunmer because of Morrowind. All the Dunmer were so hateful towards you. Alright, thank you, Ethis. I hope you will become the leaders at some point, for your sake. He seems nice. It's a Dunmer who doesn't bitch on me, because he's not in Morrowind, maybe. Okay, there are books here as well, so let's check them out. The Cake and the Diamond. Does nothing. Not going through them. Brief History, Ruins of Camel Z. Oh, I know that book still from previous Elder Scrolls games. Darkest Darkness, that's a familiar name as well. Berenzia. Antecedents of Dwemer Law. I think we've checked that one before. So, yeah, let's check around this room, the main room, before we go anywhere else. There's another entrance, the front entrance, apparently. Apparently, I think when we join the companions, we can all loot this stuff, I suppose. If we really want to.
Does it sound a little inappropriate when the guards tell people to stop lollygagging?
Yeah, I never thought about it that way, but if you say so. Helger's Tale. Heavy armor, there we go. A lot of skill books we actually found already. Yeah, the same with this. I'm not going to read it. Maybe if we find books in places where they seem to be fitted to be, then I would read them, if that makes any sense. Like if we're in a dungeon, we found a book near a shrine, maybe that's connected to the dungeon or whatever. But for now, I think this book is like unique, the only one we can find in Skyrim because it's a skill book, but yeah. That's a drum. Well, that leads just to another instance, the living quarters. What the hell is all this then? Is that like where you put a person or just a weapon rack? And why was there a guard in here? Did you see that? The guards have weird behavior. Because of the mods apparently. What's over this side? A person sleeping. Another book. Some weapons. Two persons sleeping. Brief History. Ode of the Tundra Striders. Silver. Scourge of the Grey Quarter. Akavir. Alright, let's talk to him. He looks kind of fancy. His face is kind of buried in his straw pillow. Brill.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Well, who are the companions?
To hear Vignar tell it, to lay about some useless miners who used to know how to fight. He thinks everything used to be better. I, for one, would trust any companion with my life.
He has weird eyes. It looks a bit freaky. Why did you join?
Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignar. He took me in when I was having a tough time and... well, I owe him.
Alright. Well...
farewell, sir.
Sleep well, Brill. How long do you sleep? Till 8? Then I'm sorry I woke you up. But I guess they were fighting during the middle of the night. Sofia, what are you doing with your foot? Oh, this is Vignar. He's a Greymane.
We Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleborns for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old friend.
He's a bit darker, skin tone wise. Alright, the same questions. Who are the companions?
No, they used to be something. Nowadays, they just squabble amongst themselves.
take my advice and keep away. You look too smart to get caught up with this bunch.
And why did you join then?
Well, when you get to be my age, you don't remember why you did much of anything. Only that it happened.
I guess. Tell me about your family.
Oh, we've got an old saying. The Greymanes have lived in Whiterun since the first snows fell in Skyrim. Well, maybe that's not entirely true. But our clan's got a long and proud history in this hold. We respect the old ways, the Nord ways. And the Greymane has worked the Skyforge since before the time of my grandfather's father.
Look at his white teeth. Did you notice? He has a cool mustache though. He's somewhat of an Indian. American Indian, I mean, with that. Your clans used to be friends? Oh, they were friends?
Aye. We used to be fast friends. Though it was long ago. We were two of the city's oldest and most respected clans. And we could trace our histories all the way back to Ysgramor's companions. But then Ulfred got rich and decided he and his kin were too good for us simple, backwards Nord folk. When the troubles began, he took the Empire's side. We haven't spoken much since then.
What about your rivals, the Battleborns? Wait, who you were talking about the other clan? The Battleborns as well, right?
Aye, they're an old clan like ours. But they cast their lot with the Empire when the uprising began. Ulfred Battleborn made his money from farming, and got himself some new friends among the Empire's nobles. Now he's in the Emperor's pocket like the rest of them, with no regard for honor and tradition.
Yeah. The more I think about it, because of certain events in real life with Donald Trump, you can think the Stormcloaks as Trump people. Not sure if you can call the Imperials Democrats. I don't really care because I don't live in America. Well, I do a little bit care, but you know, doesn't matter. This is Skyrim.
Done talking anyway.
Skyrim was always great, so alright, Vignar.
When the Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion, they shamed us all.
Yeah, you go back to sleep, old man. You sound like you need it. More books over here. The Wismother. And stuff we've checked before. Well, there's a lot of stuff we can take once we join them. Let's see if we can. There must be some initiation quest or something. Let's see. I heard a door. Was that you?
Is it me, or are the priests in Skyrim all perverts? I said I had injured my leg, and one of them told me to remove my clothes, so he could use his healing hands on me. Needless to say, he needed a bit of healing himself after that.
I'm really amazed how many lines she already has. Not sure how many in total, but that's awesome. Who are you? Tilma the Haggard?
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
Well, who are they?
A good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me.
Alright, thank you, Tilma. So people are are starting to wake up. 8 AM, people are leaving. So, let's check out the living quarters. See if we can find the leader. He's supposed to be down because the quest marker is there. Alright. What happened with that cheese over there, Feindal? You're awfully quiet. Like he's being muted or something. There is a mod in place which makes followers more talkative, but it doesn't really apply to Feindal. I've noticed it before though. In Bleak Falls Barrow he was quite talkative. The Third Era timeline. How many books? There are at least very intelligent people because of all the books. What is this? Cream tree. This actually looks quite tasty and nasty all at the same time. Like a sweet roll, but then with egg or something. The Bear of Markarth. Who is that? Who is that bear? Is that Ulfric? Oh, I hate the Forsworn. Song of Return. I don't even know if I've seen number. I don't remember the numbers. There must be some skill book between them. Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. Is this actually... Yeah, this is the one that highlighted some stuff on my map, I think. Alright. Let's start over here. Just some bunk beds over here. With more Kolb and the Dragon. Why is it value 2? Because it's an easy book? Is this like a role-playing book where you make choices? It is. Enter the... Oh, we have to do this. I'm just too curious now. Kolb and the Dragon, an adventure for Nord boys. It's a children's book. Kolb was a brave Nord warrior, and one day his chief asked Kolb to slay an evil dragon that threatened their village. Go through the mountain pass, Kolb, his chief said. You will find a dragon on the other side. Turn to page 2. Kolb took his favorite axe and shield and walked the pass, where he found a cold cave, a windy cave, and a narrow trail. Okay, we're choosing the narrow trail. 12. Sift through them. I can see the end already somewhere. Climbing up, Kolb found a camp. He met a wise man who shared bread and showed 2 paths to the dragon's lair. One went through the hills, the other through a marsh. I'll take the marsh. Okay, we need to go back to 5 now. Treading through the marsh, Kolb discovered a wailing ghost blocking his way. What would the ghost do with gold? Let's try and attack him. Maybe that's the end for us. It's like a permadeath playthrough. Kolb swung his axe as hard as he could, but the ghost hardly seemed to notice. The ghost drifted into Kolb and a deep sleep took him over, from which he never awoke. Ah, the end. Interesting. How far would this go? Page 17. Interesting book. Creative. Yeah, people are definitely awake at this point. That's a giant sweet roll. How would somebody eat that? Sofia, would you eat that? You're skinny as hell. You can use it. Alright, I think that's one of the followers. I forgot his name. I remember his face. Farkas.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace. Thinking I need to train some more.
I think I did something with the mods did something with the eyes. I guess it's not like a bug, but it's different. Where do you stand on the war?
Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
Yeah, that's like it. I guess the companions are like the equivalent to the Fighters Guild, who is, you know, who isn't here in Skyrim. Who are the companions?
The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other.
The pod behind you is a little bit spooky. It moves like your bread and plate does. Why did you join?
Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us.
Really? Can I join you? That's the first one I can ask.
Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands.
Are you using telepathy to put that bread in your mouth? He already has the half. Okay, so thanks, Farkas. We'll see you.
Until next time.
I think that's a person who goes on questing with me at some point. You're enjoying your mug or ale? Alright, what else? Yeah. There's another room over there, a few more rooms over here, but this is where we wrap it up. The next time I will talk to the leader and we will join our adventure into Whiterun. So thank you for watching, stay put, stay tuned, and I'll see you later.